Hey there. It's been a long 2 weeks, but we missed you. But here is the long-awaited conclusion of Arc 3 of Golden Squad. This is your last chance to get in the questions for the Q&A session. I'm going to be recording that in the coming days, so get them in now. Also, shout out for this episode, huge thanks to our very own Alex, who helped me do a big chunk of the editing for this episode, and it helped really save my sanity. Past me is really starting to get the hang of these recaps, and we even have some fun banter to start this episode too, so I'll get out of your hair and let Past me take it over. Enjoy!
Oh, and I'm just getting over being sick. I was sick like the last few days, but my voice isn't fully recovered yet, so I have a much deeper voice than normal, so that's...
I was wondering, your voice sounded different. I was like, I bet he got sick again.
I did get sick.
He's doing his radio voice, because it's recording
Welcome to KNPR. NPR is KNPX.
You could do NPR. That's National Public Radio.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that would actually host you.
No,
hey, NPR has standards.
Oh, yeah. Jeez. You might have to have a pretty hefty donation to the radio station.
And this is Radio Lab. Okay, recap.
Welcome to 99% Invisible. I'm Roman Mars.
I can't. It's been too long. I haven't listened to NPR recently, so I can't even remember the programming that they have. I used to like it though. I used to listen to it on my way home. All right,
I still listen to NPR now. I like NPR.
It is good.
Welcome to the podcast. We like NPR.
Yes, and this podcast brought to you by NPR.
If you're out there listening and you don't like NPR, fudge. Cough.
If you're out there listening and you don't like us, try listening to NPR.
You'll come back.
Okay, recap. Distance-wise, it didn't change very much between 2 sessions ago and last session. So you guys escaped the missile silo. You got in a helicopter, made it like 5 miles, got shot down, but only one of the inmates that you rescued got hurt in the explosion, thanks to your quick thinking. As it stands now, the Russian agents that shot you down from SZS, they have landed their VTOL, which was promptly blown up by Callum, and they are currently in a fight with you, try to prevent you from leaving.
I just want to say, you can stare at the photo from last week, or whenever I made this thing, and it's just like...
What?
I don't remember half of it. But the more I'm staring at it, the more it's coming back
well,
to me.
you weren't there for half of it.
That's true, yeah. You left when the fight started.
Yes. But the picture is telling me 1,000 stories, you know. I can see Jade and Edward are next to each other. Edward's got a gun.
Okay.
Edward has shot me and the Mirage, the Mitsubishi Mirage. I see Yuri's got a gun too. Or not Yuri, what's his name? I always call him that.
Tomislav.
Tomislav's got a gun. We've got the Human Torch lady. She's flying in between us, and Zach is separated from the rest of us.
Okay, I cleaned up what I had in terms of initiative order and positioning, which I had on last time. I just put it on this Excel sheet. So as it sits right now, Mirage is the furthest one away from you guys. Tomislav and Persist are both pretty close to Mirage, so those 3 are together-ish. Jade, Zach, Edward, and Bodfire are 900 feet away, pretty much on top of each other. Gabe and Callum are flying towards the sub. They're halfway there, that estimate. JJ and Stu are, and Driver Dale, I didn't list him because he's not in the initiative order, but Driver Dale, JJ, and Stu are at the sub.
I just want to point out, I just remembered Callum, and I want to make sure this was clear. Callum is still on the way back to the sub to punch JJ in the face for not coming back.
Right, yes.
Okay.
And so we had gone through the initiative order, and we were starting back at the beginning this session. I have all of your statuses here. So Jade has 2 bruises, Edward has 2 bruises, Bonfire has 1, Zach has 1, Stu is staggered with 3, and Mirage is staggered with 3. Edward got hit with Mirage's duplicates ability, so he's seeing multiple Mirages, and he's dazed for this round. And he has
he lost a book.
Several books. 1 from the helicopter explosion and 2 from Bonfire's Nova.
Bastards.
And Edward was healing everybody.
No, Zach was.
Yeah.
Zach was... Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I was the one shooting everyone.
So was Tomislav.
Edward's been shooting his friends. Tomislav has been shooting the enemy. Tomislav's been doing a good job, actually.
He's winning.
He's
winning.
unpowered against 2 powered people, and he's unhurt.
Yeah, he's got an AK, though. So, you know.
He does? He has an AK?
Yeah. He's hit Mirage, I think, 2 or 3 times.
I just didn't know it was with a AK.
Yeah, it's an assault rifle.
Wow.
I didn't say which one, but AK is a good guess for Russia.
It could be an AK-74U, the shorter one.
Jade, you're first. And keep in mind, Jade, Edward, and Zach all have hero points left. So you guys still have those available to you. And don't forget about extra effort is a thing too.
Okay.
So Jade, you're first.
And is Edward still confused?
He got knocked out by Bonfire, and then Zach brought him back, so he partially healed him. He's still dazed, but he is no longer confused about who is friend and enemy.
Okay. I think I'll still try to keep teleporting people to the submarine.
Wait, I think we were talking about that last time. Teleporting would take like 25 turns or something ridiculous just to go one
Yeah.
way.
Well, I thought we were just trying to get as far away as possible, and then Callum and what's his face would come back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We closed that distance with the single teleport, and now this buys us enough time. I think what we're doing is having Callum make the trips, hopefully with the other guy will help. But in the meantime, we're just going to hold them off, because only Bonfire made it over here. The other two aren't going to try to come to us because it's too much of a distance. So we were just creating that initial distance so then we could start doing the ferry.
Okay, so there's not really anything for me to do
Except fight.
Is anybody near enough for me to...
Bonfire is close to you. Both Mirage and Persist are...
Oh yeah,
they're a teleport away, but they are...
Yeah, you hit Bonfire, but you took the same amount of damage.
Yeah. So I got burned because I punched her. Right.
Him.
I thought Bonfire was a she.
Yeah, Bonfire is a she.
Oh.
That's what I keep getting this.
See, that's all I wanted you to say. I just needed you to say Mirage is a man.
I keep thinking Mirage is a woman because of the Disney cartoon in the late 90s.
Right? I totally think that too. I
Should
keep
we-
getting that image in my mind.
Is a man in the notes.
Yeah. Aladdin had Mirage as a villain.
Yeah, and she was female, and I watched that a lot when I was a kid.
He was like a cat person or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a person in The Incredibles called Mirage?
Oh, I can't remember The Incredibles as well.
Yeah, see, that's who I always think of when I hear Mirage. I think of her. She is from The Incredibles. It's the sidekick lady for Syndrome.
He is a man.
He's
yeah,
very feminine, though. Got soft features.
Well, shoot.
Dang.
Shoot! Edward
Who?
shoots you.
Yeah.
I know what my job is here.
Well, I don't have any melee, far away things that I could.
We need to get Jade a gun.
Yeah, right.
Do you not have a sidearm?
I don't.
Oh, you should get a gun.
What if I packed my fists into snow and just started beating her?
To try to stave off the damage from the heat.
Yeah.
Right.
Would that do
How
anything?
Throw Semtex at her.
Wow.
Fudge.
Just Semtex and teleport away. Go.
What an awful ability that would be, to just get suicide bombed by somebody that just teleports a vest onto you and then just dips out.
Or you could be like Persist and just don't even care about it.
Yeah, and just do it yourself.
What if I did kick swipe and try to trip her?
I think she was flying.
Yes, she's flying.
She's flying? Oh, okay.
That's why she was able to get here so fast compared to Persist and Mirage. She was able to fly.
Well, sure. I guess I'll try to throw a dart at her.
This sleep dart?
Yeah.
Well, I gotta look that one up. I think it was.
I think she's gonna resist it, but we'll give it
I
a
think
try.
it's an affliction 10. Maybe it was 8.
Oh, okay.
I could just teleport in and stab her in the neck with it, and then teleport out.
Then you
I mean,
don't,
that would-
but burn.
Yeah, it would be the same as a punch. If you're
Okay.
melee attack. Yeah.
Stabbing into the oven still requires you putting your hand into the oven.
I need fire.
Fire with fire.
Yeah,
If you threw
fire
a Molotov
resistant.
at Bonfire, would that hurt her?
Say that again?
If you threw a Molotov at Bonfire, would it hurt her?
No.
Okay. Write
She's
that down,
literally
everyone.
on fire.
I mean, she might get hit by the glass.
Oh yeah.
Ow! Hey, that hurt.
Yeah. Oh, good.
I think you broke the
Yeah,
skin.
it's 8. Yeah. Ow. That's gonna leave a bruise. Okay, so it is affliction 8. Is that what you want to do?
Sure.
Roll your to hit. I'm guessing it's just throwing it. We don't. have exactly how you guys shoot these darts, so we'll just say
Maybe they're like sleep dart guns.
gun. Oh yeah, like a tranquilizer gun.
Mm-hmm.
I got a 15. Do I add anything to it?
Your dexterity,
Okay, hold on. I didn't
or if you have any,
range.
I don't think you have any ranged weapons modifiers. I don't think so, but yeah, if you do, it'd be those as well. But if not, which I don't think you do, then it's just dexterity.
18 total.
You hit, and it's 18 DC against what? Fortitude? Probably fortitude. You hit her, but we'll say it melts before it can pierce her. So she doesn't have skin, so it's kind of weird to describe it like this. But you can see it getting close to the bones that represent her body's bones, and it melts almost immediately. So no effect.
Bummer. All right, I tried.
Movement. Do you want to go anywhere?
Is there anybody left that's on our team that should be teleported out of that area?
Tomislav is the only one who is not with you guys. He's alone with Persistent Mirage.
Okay,
You can make it to him, but that'd be the end of your turn.
that's fine. I'll do that.
Okay, so you're teleporting back towards Persistent Mirage.
Towards Tomislav, yes.
which is bad. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Because I'll just teleport back.
And close enough to throw insults at their mothers.
If you wanted to, you could use extra effort to grab him and get out now, but you would be fatigued by doing it.
It's fine. I'll just stay there.
Okay.
Leave no man behind.
All right. Callum's next.
Okay.
So you're carrying Gabe en route to the drop off at the sub.
Mm-hmm. I think it was still 2 turns for me to get back.
Yeah. So you will not be back by the end of this turn, but you can get to the sub.
Yeah, I'll fly to the sub, and then I'll find JJ.
Okay. You find at the sub, you see, as you're approaching at your ridiculous speed, you see Driver Dale and Stu frantically trying to remove JJ from the milky cement that he has encased himself in.
Because he was touching Stu.
Correct.
How hard is the cement? Do I recall?
You've broken it with your power before.
So I run up and touch JJ to give him my power again, and then assist in freeing him.
Yeah, you can.
Could I then extra effort to get back to the group?
Oh, you to take an extra move action? Sure, you can do that.
That's what I think Callum would do. Is he's going to expend all his effort to get back to his team as quick as possible.
Okay, so you land at JJ and Stu, and I guess Driver Dale. Drop Gabe off. You're gonna transfer your power to JJ.
And and before I leave, I'm gonna ask Gabe if he can give me his armor. Is that something he can do, or is it only on himself that he gets the armor?
It's only on himself.
It's because JJ took it last time.
Yes.
That's right. He took the power and then got it himself. I'm slow today.
That was a month ago, so yeah, I don't blame you. You're gonna break the cement encasing JJ right now?
Yes.
Okay. And it wasn't. Your power is strong enough to just break it without a roll, so we're not even gonna have to roll that. But are you gonna say anything to JJ, Stu, or Driver Dale?
Prep the sub. We got to get out of here as quick as possible. Radio out to headquarters and let them know the situation.
Okay.
That way we have someone at Phi knowing what's going on.
Have you filled in Gabe, Stu, or JJ about this, or Driver Dale?
About the plane crash or the helicopter crash and
about
stuff?
the sub, since you rescued them,
Well, I mean, Dale would know. He's been a part of the getaway the whole time. Gabe, JJ, and Stu have been told a tall tale by Dale. I think Dale is a wonderful wordsmith. Callum fills them in with all the details of where the sub's location is.
Okay, so Callum tells them where the sub is.
Yes.
Okay.
And Driver Dale can lead them.
Yeah, the 4 of them, I guess JJ is coming with you. The 3 of them head towards the direction you pointed them in. JJ says, "Thank you for the assist. I thought I could take Stu's power and help the fight by flying over and releasing the glue, and I forgot I could only get 1.
It's okay. I know how sticky that stuff can be.
Okay, let's go back. What's the plan? Are we gonna get people and just fly?
Get in, get out, quick as we can.
To just pick someone and fly away?
Assess the situation once we land. Potentially engage hostiles, and then we can leave.
Okay. JJ takes your power back. Gabe is now at the
And then
sub.
I Superman pose straight into the air.
Okay. JJ is not going to use extra effort to fly, and you are. So you're back with Zach and Edward, but your turn is over after that.
And fatigued.
Yes,
as
right.
a condition.
Okay. It is Edward's turn.
Okay. So I am dazed, but
Which means single move or attack only.
And our goal is extraction, it sounds like, for the most part, but I don't think I've got a way out other than being teleported out. So... sorry. Callum too?
Yeah, he got back quickly.
I don't know if Callum would actually have gone all the way back. My concern is that Callum has really identified his weakness of when he's flying as fast as possible, he's very easy to hit.
So you don't want to use extra effort?
No, I still want to get to them, but in the scene, I want to be catching my breath on the hillside over. Out of range of Bonfire. I don't want Bonfire to know I'm back. But I think Callum will have radioed to the team, giving them the he's back notification. He would have sent out like a local DM, been like, "I'm here. Where you at?"
Far away, like 100 feet, maybe.
Yeah, 100, 150. You know, that's easy for Callum to close.
Okay.
Sorry, I just didn't want Callum to like show up standing right next to Bonfire and just get face melted.
That's reasonable.
Okay, yeah, and Bonfire would be unaware that you're nearby. Okay, so Edward's turn. You are dazed, so you get only move or attack. And then, as for Mirage, you see multiple Mirages. So if you do anything towards Mirage, you're going to have a disadvantage.
Well, I think I can just wait for Callum to pick me up, it sounds like.
So I can actually take an attack and try to do something. So Mirage... Sorry, what was my distance to Mirage and what was my distance to Bonfire?
You're 1,000 feet away from Mirage, and Bonfire's right next to you.
Oh, like right next to me?
Yeah, like within 50 feet.
Oh, okay. Well, then I will, since there's duplicates of Mirage and not duplicates of Bonfire, I will take my blaster and shoot Bonfire.
Okay, roll your attack.
All right. That is a 15 plus 11, 25.
That is a hit.
Power 5.
You hit and bruise Bonfire.
All right.
Not a strong hit, but a hit. Bonfire's turn. Bonfire is going to take note of the situation, take a glance at Edward.
What's up?
And what?
I said, what's up?
Is gonna realize that you're too weak, and she is going to grab Zach.
No, what are you doing?
We're gonna do
Get
a
up.
grab check here.
All right.
So
I don't have to give you any of my stats, right? This is just...
I'm rolling to see if she hits. What is your parry? Plus 10.
My parry is only 3. Plus 10, 13. I do not fight with my hand.
She grabs onto you. And then to see if she has control over you, we're going to do contested strengths. So roll and add your strength.
Rolled 7, strength 0.
Okay. She has control over her, so she grabs onto you, and you can feel the burn. So you're going to do a toughness check, or a fortitude check.
That is going to be 16 plus 7, total of 23.
You do not take damage from the burn, but she has a hold of you, and she starts flying up into the air.
Oh dear.
So somehow you are I don't know how she's not burning you, but
I'm just not really getting damage from the burn.
the burn is undamaging, but you are being held. Yeah.
He's wearing SPF 200.
Right, exactly. SPF 2000.
He has
burn.
he has asbestos underoos on.
Right, perfect. Persist's turn. Persist is going to see Jade appear, and I think Persist is going to try to grab onto Jade.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
Persist is undamaged. All right. I don't know if this is going to happen. Persist is not particularly good at this. We'll see how it goes. All right. What is your parry plus 10, Jade?
Parry plus
10.
10. Oh, okay. So 7. 17.
You are agile. Persist jumps at you. She lunges, and you easily sidestep it, and she flies past you.
Oh, yeah. I do like a flip in the process, you know?
Flip her the bird. Insult her mother.
She falls on the ground behind you. You hear her say in Russian as she looks at Mirage. She says, "It's time." She pulls out a gun.
Oh, my.
And she shoots herself in the head.
Oh, she's going back to base.
You know, she's gonna blow herself up or something, man.
Nah, she wouldn't blow herself up. She's going to return to base and, report. How quick is her revive time, I bet?
I am reminded of like in South Park where Kenny kept killing himself in that one episode.
So, Jade and Tomislav, roll dodge.
Okay. So I got a 19 plus 7.
I'm sorry, not roll. It's your dodge plus 10.
Oh, 17.
17 still.
Yeah. But I got a 19 on the dice.
Yeah. The dodge and parry are both not rolls. I say roll because in a massive explosion, the remnants of what used to be persist just blasts away the area around it. The attack missed, so that means it's an area attack, so it can't like miss, but the damage that you receive from your ability to get out of the way. So basically what I'm trying to say is the damage you'll receive is half of what it would have been. So go ahead and roll toughness.
Well, my toughness is 5.
Yeah, roll. Toughness is one you roll.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm still confused about all the ones you roll and the ones you don't.
So I roll and then add the toughness. So
And
I got
Tomislav will do the same.
I got 11 total. Damn it! I shouldn't have went back for Tomislav.
So Tomislav is dazed. You are staggered and have 2 more bruises.
Okay.
Oh wait, did you include the 2 bruises that you already had in that roll?
No.
What was your roll again?
6.
Oh, 11 total.
Yeah, 11 total.
So that brings it down to 9. You are unconscious.
Oh no.
Tomislav, I knew it.
But on the plus side, Persist is dead. So
We
We got
defeated
that going
her.
for us, which
Yeah.
is nice.
She knew it was all too much and she gave up.
okay, so I'll just remove Persist from the board. Okay, Jade is unconscious, so it's Mirage and Bonfire left. Zach's turn.
Okay.
You are being held by Bonfire in the air.
Yeah. How far up are we?
She didn't make it very far, so maybe 20 feet.
That's still pretty far.
It's fine.
Huh.
You've got 2 knees.
Yeah, I'm wondering if I were to try to struggle free, what's that? Would that be based off of?
Strength.
Oh no, that's not gonna happen. I guess I could try to shoot her point blank, or him, her. Yeah, could try to shoot her point blank.
For point blank shooting, you will receive a penalty.
Oh, okay. Like what kind of penalty?
In this situation, it'll be a -2.
To accuracy or damage?
Accuracy. Damage will be the same.
Oh, well, it's still pretty accurate. Yeah, I don't really know what else I could do because I don't really feel like I can. I have 0 strength, so I'm not really gonna. That's not gonna work out. Just trying to struggle free. So, yeah, let's try to shoot her.
All right.
All right. So my blaster. Do I roll it? It's 11 to hit.
Yeah, you roll it. Subtract 2.
Okay. Let's do this. So I got a 13 on the die. -2 is 11, plus the 11 to hit. So a total of 22 to hit.
You hit.
Okay, cool. And then it's power 5.
All right. Let's see what you do to her toughness. Ooh, you said it was 5?
Yeah. So that's like, what, 20?
Yeah, you dazed her.
Nice.
Oh, no, you staggered her because she has a penalty already.
As I shot her.
All right. Sounds good. Doing some damage in the air. I might be falling down, though.
Yeah, she is still holding on to you.
Okay.
Do you want to try to struggle as your move action? Struggle out?
Oh, that's a thing? Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'll try it, right? There's no penalty there. Well, I'm not going to get burned for trying, am I?
No.
Yeah, okay.
On your turn, if you're not free, you're going to get burned again.
Oh, okay, so I may as well try. Yeah, sure, I'll try. So what do I do there? I just roll and add strength?
Yes. And you're going to roll against her strength.
Okay, I'm going to roll. It's got to be a good one. I got a 17, but I got 0 strength.
Okay. Describe the situation. You were able to get free. How do you do it?
Right, so I have one arm bracing against her and the other arm pulling back to take the shot. It hits, and then I push off with my arm and my leg that's against her. Kind of push away with both of those, pushing out towards the side.
You're falling.
Yeah, then I'm falling, man. I'm falling into snow though, so.
Are you going to try to land on your feet?
Well, I'm going out sideways, so if I can get my balance on the way down, I figure I'll try to land from the side into a roll over my side. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like you do in Aikido?
All right, so roll acrobatics and see if it happens.
All right, so my acrobatics is that acrobatics is +4. You're gonna roll. I rolled a 6, so that'll be a 10. And I'm 20. Yeah, 10 total. I'm 20 feet up.
Yeah, so you don't quite stick the landing, and you end up on your ass.
Okay.
So you don't quite roll it, but you don't get damaged from the fall either.
Oh, okay. I just take an action to stand up later.
Yes. So your move action will be to stand up.
Okay, cool. Seems fair enough. I'm not super agile.
But out of the arms of Bonfire.
Yep.
Tomislav is up next. He is dazed. He's going to take his turn to run over to Jade and kind of get in front of her and then take some shots more at Mirage. Oh, he can't do that. He runs over and does not shoot at Mirage because he was dazed. So he's no longer dazed. I'm going to remove these guys from it. So next is Mirage, who is staggered. Okay. So Mirage is not closing any distances. Let's see. It worked before. Edward, specifically.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Don't do anything to me.
It worked so well last time.
It's probably going to work well again, too.
Okay. Roll and add your will.
Roll and add my will is... Okay. Will's 5. Willpower, I assume.
Yeah.
That is a 15 plus 5 for a 20.
You resist.
Hooray! So do I still see doubles of her, or did those go away now?
Those go away as well.
All right.
That's Mirage's turn. Back to Jade, who's unconscious. Callum's turn.
Ooh, Callum is going to fly to Jade, grab her, and fly out.
Okay.
That's a good move.
Thanks, bro.
Do you have move by action?
Great question. Would that be in the abilities?
It's
skills?
in advantages.
Advantages. No.
Look.
Assessment,
No,
equipment,
you
aim,
don't-
disarm, grab.
You don't have it. We went over it last time.
Okay,
We
so that
did.
means your first movement is going to be to Jade, and then your second move is going to be away. So,
As I fly past Zach and Edward, I'm going to say, I'll be back for you.
and remember, from that explosion that knocked you out, that was half damage too.
You would have been fine.
Yeah. You took half damage, and you got knocked out from it.
You would have been fine.
Yeah, that was a successful dodge, and you took half.
Everything's going to be okay.
Mirage is hindered and far away. Only Tomislav's out there, and he seems to be doing okay. He got dazed, but he didn't go down. Edward is up next.
Okay, so Mirage, the one who has been messing with me this whole time, has failed to finally mess with me.
Right.
I think how close is she?
1,000 feet.
Okay, that sounds like that's out of book range.
Yes.
Okay.
It's not out of
I think.
blaster range, though.
Then blaster it is. Take my blaster level at her. It's like, well, you're gonna regret not getting this one, right?
I think it's far, so you're going to take a slight penalty to accuracy.
Well, shooting at Mirage was far, but okay. Let's see what happens here. This is a very... She missed. I'm probably
So
gonna miss here,
it's
too.
also going to be a -2 to your attack.
Okay,
Too close
do I
or
have-
too far.
Hold on. Let me look at my advantage. Do I have any advantages that help here? Let's see.
Oh,
Okay. Well, I'm gonna even at -2, it goes from a +11 to a +9. So let's go for it. Okay, rolling. That's not so good. 5 plus 11 would be 16, and then -2, 14.
it's enough.
It's enough. Hey, okay, power 5.
Okay. So let's see. What's it? 5 damage, right?
Power 5, yes.
Okay, so 20 is what I'm checking against. And Mirage is not particularly sturdy, so you got a good chance.
Sure.
Ooh. What was it again?
Power 5.
Mirage is unconscious.
Nice.
See, I could make people do. I could do bad things to people's minds too. I just need a gun.
Rolled a 2, and she was weak already.
Yeah.
Okay, so just Bonfire left.
Is it literally just her?
Yeah, just Bonfire. You are. You're not. You don't have any conditions left.
Yeah.
So you can move still.
Can I extra effort and shoot her too?
Yes.
And then don't I have a superhero point or something like that as well?
To remove fatigue is what you're saying?
Or to turn this, like, can I make this just a natural 20 on her? I don't know what this can do. What this my superhero point can do. Can it make it an automatic hit? Can I add a bonus to hit?
That list for what it can do is in the reference tab.
Oh, it's in reference. Okay.
Yeah.
What do I want to do
You can
here?
see hero points. You can edit the scene to change something to your advantage. You can add 1 rank of an advantage you don't have.
Okay.
Re-roll. Get a hint from me.
Okay. I'll save it for a reroll. If I don't need the reroll, then
the one that you might be able to use it for right now is it lets you remove fatigue.
Oh,
So you
if I
could
do
use extra effort and then immediately remove the fatigue that it causes, so you basically get extra effort for free.
is fatigue gonna make me more likely to miss?
No, fatigue is just movement based.
Okay, then I would say I would save it till after the shot because I'll save it for the reroll if I need it, and then if I don't need it, then I'll remove fatigue. Yep. Okay, let's do that. Hero point or extra effort,
Extra effort.
shooting at Mirage
Bonfire.
or Bonfire. That is a 12 plus 11, so that's a 23. Power 5.
23 hit. Bonfire has 4 bruises already. Okay. She gets 2 more bruises.
Is she she's still up then?
Still up. Staggered.
Wait. Oh, she's okay. I mean, I guess she rolled. Can I use my hero point to make her re-roll and roll worse?
No. Zach can though.
Oh, what? Do you think it's worth it?
I don't know. I mean, is Luke gonna tell us how well she rolled? Do we?
Hold on. Did she not like? What was your roll and what happened?
I 23 to hit and then 5 damage or whatever it is. And then she had some roll that gave her 2 bruises. I don't know if re-rolling will give her potentially more.
Oh wait. So she failed on the damage roll. Like she succeeded on the damage roll to not take damage.
No, she took
no.
Oh, okay.
But it's by degree, isn't it? Like
yeah, it was 2 degrees of failure. If it was a 3, she would have been unconscious.
Okay.
So,
how do we have? And is there any way to know how close she was? Like if it's
2 degrees of failure is pretty big, though.
It is.
Yeah, that is. I think it's fine.
We'll leave it. I will.
Zach has the chance to use his luck point to make her re-roll, but
it could make her succeed.
No. It will be only worse.
Oh.
But it has a chance to be resisted. So it's not a guarantee.
Yeah, that's okay. I think doing damage at all is probably fine. She's not gonna be hanging on much longer here since she's staggered. Like, yeah, we'll just shoot her again. Like, it's fine.
All right. I thought it'd be cool if I took them both out in my turn.
Or maybe we can take her hostage. I don't know.
Well, in
You
that
take
case,
someone that can like turn their body into molten fire hostage, though. You know,
You keep them drugged, man. That's it.
Have the drugs.
Yeah, we do. We have the drugs. Oh no.
So bonfire's next if you're done.
Yeah, I'll become not fatigued, and then I'll be done.
Okay. So, if you remember last time she did a Nova, and she's gonna try that again.
Even though she's stacked? Alright.
Yes, and risk being it says she will become exhausted after doing this. But this is a desperate last-ditch effort here. Okay, so it is an area attack. Do you guys, either of you have area? I thought somebody has an area.
I do, but it's I'm flying away, so.
Yeah. No.
Are you talking about the evasion, where you get circumstance bonus to void area effects?
Yes.
That one.
Yes, you have it. I don't think anybody else has that. Bonfire is going to explode in a fiery nova. You guys can. What's your dodge plus 10?
I'm at 14.
14 as well.
Okay. So let's see if you guys can avoid any of this damage.
I feel like we should have spent the luck point back.
No.
Oh. Ooh, not quite a crit, but close. You guys do not dodge.
Oh, well, maybe I should use my luck so that she has to re-roll that.
It's a hit, but it's not a crit. So, I mean, like, yeah, if you want to, she could re-roll the hit. And what this will do is it will, like what happened with Jade, is reduce the damage by half if she failed.
Okay.
You'll still be hit. You'll just take less damage.
Yeah, we'll do it.
So re-rolling that, and I'll make it so it's not going to be worse, because I feel like luck is only a improvement. You can't use the luck and make it get worse. It doesn't make sense. It's not that much worse, so no effect. So you guys are both hit by it, and it is a DC 24.
So our toughness plus 10?
No, you roll plus your toughness.
Roll plus toughness.
Oh, sorry, I said toughness. Fortitude, because it's fire.
Okay.
Roll plus fortitude.
Yes.
DC, and it's a DC 24.
Yes.
I can only succeed on a natural 20.
Yeah, I didn't roll so well.
Fudge. I rolled a natural 20.
I didn't roll so well, so I'm thinking about using my hero point to.
Now's the time. There's one left, and they're exhausted.
Yeah, I'm gonna use it.
I really wish I feel if you didn't believe me, I wouldn't blame you, but I really legit did roll that. I wish I had the camera on it.
Yeah.
I got a total of 18.
So you take 2 degrees of. Did you both include your bruises?
Oh, I did not. Do I have bruises?
Edward has 2 and Zach has 1.
Oh, damn. Okay, well, I'm at a 22 then.
Okay, so it's just one. It's one more bruise then. That's not too bad.
Okay.
Yeah, and for me, instead of 18, I'll be at 17.
Okay, so that is. It's the same for you. It's 2 more, and you are dazed as well. Oh, it's a 3.
But this bonfire is like staggered and messed up.
Yeah, no, that's her entire turn, and now exhausted from that, but still up. Zach's turn.
Okay. I think I have to spend my move to stand, right?
Yes, but that would be the end of your turn because you're dazed.
And if I shoot from my prone position, is that just like -2?
The rules on that are a little funky, and the situation on this is a little bit funky too. Normally, you get an advantage from shooting from the ground, and a disadvantage when things are trying to hit you from the ground. But the thing that you're shooting at is not in front of you; it's above you. So I'm gonna say no disadvantage either direction for your prone.
Okay, so I can take a shot.
Yeah, if you like.
Yeah, I'll take a shot. And shooting is 17 on the dice plus 11, so 28 to hit.
28. Yeah, is that on a crit?
No, it's 17 on the dice plus 11 to hit. So yeah, that's like
Just nuts. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay.
yeah,
You definitely hit.
it's a DC 20. Yeah,
Not enough. 2 more bruises.
to her.
Yep.
Oh, okay, cool. I thought for a second it wasn't enough. So no, like I didn't like the DC 20 didn't do anything. That puts Bonfire at like -6, right?
8 now.
8 bruises. Oh my goodness.
And exhausted and staggered. Like hanging on to the brink of this fight.
Can I
Like-
offer her to surrender after hitting her with that?
Yeah, I mean, it's a free action to talk. What do you want to
Do you surrender?
say? Are you going to try to...
I don't speak Russian, so I'm just screaming, "Do you surrender?"
I'm trying to figure out what type of check this is going to be. Is this an intimidation or a persuasion?
This would be
This
a
sounds like
persuasion. Well, I guess it sounds like intimidation. So yeah, intimidation for sure.
Surrender or die.
Yeah. Can I roll that?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it wasn't so hot. I rolled 4. My intimidation's 5, so that's 9.
She says back to you in English, broken English, I am not a coward.
Okay. You're just an idiot. All right, let's move on with this fight.
Tomislav's
Stab
next.
her with a sleep dart.
She's up in the air.
Tomislav spends his turn trying to get back closer to you guys. Doesn't
Real
get very
quick,
far,
where's
though.
JJ?
JJ,
Don't skip JJ.
you're right. Good call. JJ's after Tomislav.
Okay. Cool.
So Tomislav moves 50 feet closer. JJ swoops in to grab Tomislav and makes it part of the way back. We'll do this. And Tomislav doesn't have any powers, so no risk there. Okay. And that's JJ's turn. Back to Jade, who is still unconscious. Callum.
I guess continue flying to where the sub is.
Okay. Are you just drop Jade off and go back?
Yeah. Do a quick like stabilize, make sure Jade's okay, and then take off.
You're on your way back. And then Edward's next.
So Bonfire's still alive, right?
Yep.
Shoot Bonfire.
All right. She's next too, so you better hope. Oh, and you are fatigued because you didn't.
No, I spent my point.
Okay, you did. Okay, I just didn't write. There you go. Point gone.
Yep.
Only Jade has points left, and she's unconscious. So
All right, so that was an 18 plus 11, 29.
you hit. Good chance for a knockout here. You need 3
Power
degrees of
5.
success. Power.
Power 5.
So 20. That's right. Okay. And she is -1. Is her not enough? 2 more.
Still up?
Still up.
Fudge. Can I extra effort again?
Yeah.
Fudge. Yeah. She needs to go down. Enough of this. Extra effort again. I'm doing it.
And she already has the 2 more, so she's at 10.
Yep. 10.
Oh,
Luke?
this is gonna happen. Yeah, this will...
Luke, swear to God, natural 20.
Oh. So you have 2. I know what you're gonna pick, but I'll tell you the options anyway. You can make it do 5 more damage, which is a guaranteed 1 more degree of success,
Okay.
or you can apply a condition.
I mean, is 5 more damage just going to knock her out?
It's a guaranteed 1 degree higher of success, and you only need 1
I
more
only-
level 3 to knock her out.
Okay, yeah, let's do that then.
So this is basically a 25 that she's rolling against, and she has a -10.
So she needs to roll a 35?
She rolled a -1. So you shoot her right between the eyes. The flames turn off, and she just drops to the ground.
All right.
Okay, initiative is over.
I'm a little tired, but hey.
Yes. Who is Zach? Your dazed wore off, so everybody's just fatigued, except for Jade, who's knocked out, but she's at the sub. So out of initiative, you can continue this process.
The ferrying.
Okay, so JJ and Callum are able to ferry everybody else. Is there anything you want to do with the people that you're with, SCS members?
Oh, what? Sorry.
Well, you mentioned before taking hostages or something, so I was going to see if that's the plan still.
Yeah, I don't know. The thing is now they've seen us, so they can report back, right?
That's actually a very good point. I want to bring this up because we haven't really talked about this aspect of the game very much. I had assumed, except for Jade, who doesn't really care, Zach especially, Edward, and Callum all have disguises on.
Okay.
Your identities are safe, with the exception of kind of Zach a little bit. Like the Zach is his both of his identities are kind of suspicious to Russia right now, but they haven't made the connection that Zach is his what I call Spectacle is your superhero name that Sunny gave you.
Sunny gave me Spectacle.
Yeah, you can change it if you like, but that's what Sunny chose your name as.
Okay, not the one that I had decided that's more of a hidden one. Yeah, okay, cool.
Actually, I don't think anybody, maybe, what's his name? Nigel knows it, but that is not really public.
Yeah, okay. Cool.
Your identity part is safe, especially here. Zach has to decide whether or not he's going to tell Isaac, the submarine mercenary, whether or not he is Zach, but as far as like reporting your identities to Russia, that part you're safe, except for Jade. But Jade is not like doesn't have anything to like protect really. So
okay, so we don't need to worry about them. Yeah, okay.
For Russia, you don't need to worry about that. Your identity is being revealed to them, but you have to decide whether or not you want to reveal it to Isaac and the mercenaries on board the sub.
Okay. So I guess with that information, guys, do we want to do anything with these superpowered Russian squad? Like, do we want to try to take them with us, or do we want to leave them? What do you guys think?
I feel like we have enough sleep darts that I honestly kind of want to pull a switcheroo on them and, kidnap their operatives. Like,
Yeah, see how you like
absolutely.
it.
Yeah, I mean, if we have enough sleep, solutions to keep them incapacitated, I think that could potentially be worth it.
Do you think that might start like a war, though?
I mean, they threw the first punch. If we just retaliate in ensuring our safety and, potentially, allowing them to leave the Russian Federation, whatever they call Union Federation, we get some allies in the process.
I feel like this is a call for Phi to make. You know what I'm saying?
They're not here.
So you have access on the sub to that communication. Although there is a risk in using communications in foreign territory.
I think we should take the risk and see what Phi wants to do. But I guess the risk would be would they be able to triangulate, or just kind of...
Yeah, Russia learning of your location.
Really?
And potentially learning who we're communicating with as well.
Okay. Well, then maybe not, if that's the case.
I mean, I'm assuming that one. Luke could correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, if they know we're reaching out to Phi, that's another set of problems.
Yeah.
That would be the worst case scenario, because your direction here was specifically to not let them know it was Phi.
Well, I guess I'm kind of inclined to leave him, but I'll actually just yield to what you guys think on this matter.
I don't think we need... Like, it'd be fun to take a prisoner and all that, but I don't think we really need him.
Yeah. Okay, so that's 2 votes to leave him.
I kind of enjoyed just humiliating them.
It was a good fight.
Did Bonfire die or just get knocked out?
You left her dying. If you'd like to stabilize her, you can.
Or shoot her in the head.
Yeah.
If you wanted to straight up kill her, you can too.
I think I'll stabilize her, but I'm not gonna like bring her back. I just don't want her to die. Other than that, though, we'll leave him.
All right. You get to the sub. All right. Did you decide if you Jade wakes up as well? So you're back in this.
Woohoo!
What happened? What happened?
Who am
Did we
I?
win?
Where am I? Yeah. Somehow always get knocked out at the end of fights.
That's true. That's twice in a row. At the end of the session, you got knocked out right before the end. Well, you survived a ginormous explosion, so note
Just
there.
trying to help Tomislav.
Yeah, Tomislav is very grateful. He came over and defended your body after you fell from
What a good
Mirage,
guy.
who was still up at the time. Okay, so you get to the sub. Are you gonna reveal any of your details about who you? Because Isaac spoke with Zach, but he doesn't know that Zach is now standing in front of him because you're in your disguise. Are you gonna reveal any of those details? He knows you're picking. He's picking you guys up, but he doesn't know that you're the same person as the Zach he talked to. So, any revealing of secret identities to Isaac, specifically at Zach?
Gosh.
don't think
Didn't
this
we
is you.
already? Didn't I already make the connection with him though? To
Yeah, so that's why I've kind of left this part out. I've assumed that your hidden identity has stayed hidden this whole time. So when you were communicating with him, yeah, you were yourself, but we can like rephrase what you said to be like, hey, can you pick up my operative at this location instead of me to keep your identity safe?
okay, so he still is doing this work for Zach,
Yes,
but I won't be Zach,
right.
and he's gonna not recognize me.
You're wearing some type of face covering.
Okay, sure, we'll go with that.
Talk maybe. We can roll against his insight to see if he can recognize your voice. Well, no, you're super rich. If you wanted to like voice modulate with your costume, sure.
I'm Batman. I mean,
Thank you for saving us.
I guess even Gabe recognized us earlier. Well, at least Jade, I guess. That's true. Jade.
Gabe works with you guys though, in your costumes, so Gabe would recognize you.
This is an interesting. Yeah, I'll stay in costume just to get a better idea of Isaac's character.
Are you going to do a voice?
I mean, yeah.
I think when I did Isaac before, he had a deep voice, so I'll try to remember what that.
But yeah, I'll stay in costume just to see his character, see what happens here.
Are you the crew I'm here to pick up?
That's us.
Interesting timing to ask that question.
I'm guessing those explosions were from you. We should probably get out of here. Is this the whole crew? You? How many are you guys? 4, 5, 6. How many are you?
We got Tomislav and Dale, then we got the 3. That's 5, and then there's us.
9? The 9 of you.
Yeah, I think that's everyone.
It'll be the Fellowship of the Ring.
Oh my god.
All right, let's get out of here. Hop on. We'll make time. Get back to international waters. I'll report back in to Zach as soon as we get stateside. You guys have any calls you need to make?
No, we do not want to make any calls.
Not right now. Maybe.
Trying to lie low.
How encrypted are the calls we make from the sub?
I don't trust it.
This sub has state-of-the-art encryption and communications.
Who
There's no
built
way
this
that-
sub?
Oh, this is a sub built specifically and intentionally by my corporation,
Who's your
Fortify.
corporation? Oh, okay. Callum's gonna lean into Zach.
Fortify. We sell vitamins.
Do we trust them?
Vitamin C.
Yeah, we trust him.
Have you scanned the ship for bugs?
What?
It's literally
Have you
something you can do.
Have you scanned the ship for bugs?
Wait, what do you mean that's something I can do?
No, just you, because you have electronic sight, right?
Yeah, but oh, you mean audio devices?
No, insects and fudge.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how my electric vision's gonna help with that. So.
Yeah, bugs are usually pretty small on the side. Okay, so I'm guessing we'll skip ahead a little bit. You guys board the submarine. It dumps you out of there. Dumps? Sinks? No.
Submerges?
Submerges out of there? Yes,
Boogies,
exactly. You make it to waters, international waters.
if you will.
He first offers if anybody wants to make a call. The driver Dale chimes in that we should especially stay radio silent. He got a look at the comms array that they have available when he was inside the VTOL after he got captured, and he says that they have pretty advanced triangulation software, so you should not make any calls.
Run silent, run deep.
Yeah, at least until we make it back to the States. Isaac he's a little bit annoyed by it, but he's willing to comply unless you guys have a objection to it.
Nope.
No? Okay. So you get back to the United States. There are no incidences along the way?
Yay!
Rescue complete. Arc complete. So that is the end of Arc 3.
Okay.
Good job, everybody.
You did it. What do you guys? You're free to do what you want. You guys dock at a military base to unload. Is there anything you want to do straight away after docking?
Confirm the identity of the military base we docked at.
Wow,
It is-
the mercenary submarine can just pull up at a U.S. military base.
It is a FI-owned military base. So I should say FI-owned because FI. It is a.
It's a military base that we know of, like we were meant to be here.
Yes. FI has an office there that they work out of. So it is a reputable military base.
They got a Dunkin' Donuts right next door too.
Of course.
Perfect.
And
America
sleight
runs
of
them.
hand bars nearby. It's near New York, so it's not far from FI headquarters.
Wait, we took the submarine all the way to New York?
It's not in New York, but it's near. I don't have a specific location for this Do you guys want what is this military base called? Zach.
What is this military base called?
Yeah. This is Camp what?
Ballista.
Camp Ballista, right. You are
The next military base we go to should be Camp Trebuchet.
no love for Camp Catapult? All right.
But that's the next one. And then
Okay.
there's, they just keep going.
Cap battering ram. All right. Okay. So you arrive at Ballista. Is there anything you want to do after undocking?
Verify the prisoners are escorted and held in proper containing facilities.
Okay, yeah, I mean they very happy to be there. I suppose I didn't introduce you very well to the people that you rescued. So I mean you've met Gabe, at least 3 of you have. Stu he's kind of quiet. He doesn't his power is kind of mimics his attitude a little bit. He's not super strong and he's almost embarrassed by his power, so he doesn't like to use it. He tries to do what he can when he helps.
He lacks confidence in himself and
Definitely.
his powers.
He lacks power. He lacks confidence in his powers. Kind of a smaller frame dude. He's kind of thin. If he had not been given powers, he'd be the type of person to run away from fights normally. He's not he would not describe himself as a hero.
I think during the trip in the sub, him and Callum talk, and Callum shares ideas that he has and how he can help himself and his powers. Because Callum spent a lot of time, learning his powers and ways that he can interact with things and help.
Stu, if he had his wish, it would just be to not be in the world of powered people, just to get away from it. He doesn't like the consequences of living with powers.
This is power.
He shoots concrete milk out of his
Oh,
hand.
okay, gotcha.
How does he shoot? How does it escape from his body? Does he have control over it?
No, not really. I mean, it comes out like milk. I don't know. How does you shoot milk out of your hands? He sprays milk out of his hands and it solidifies into a hard concrete-y foam.
Callum discusses options where he could maybe have a reservoir tank built to house his chemicals that he could then separate into maybe grenades capsules,
He does
water
not want
balloons.
to be a part of it at all. He wants to have nothing to do with powers.
Callum discusses that he doesn't have a choice in this. He's a part of the world, and
So-
he has to.
Stu does not really. He's not a member of FI. He doesn't work for FI at all. Just had powers, got captured by Russia. He doesn't want anything to do with either organization though. So he just wants to be released and he wants to go live his life somewhere else. He doesn't want to be a part of this. JJ, on the other hand, he is very braggadocious. He is you called him Blondie before he had a name. You could tell that he's the type of person that didn't quite study so much in school, that he got through a lot of life on his looks. He's an idiot. He's a massive idiot. He sometimes fails into success though. He's looking forward to climbing the ranks of FI. He's not a member, but he wants to. And he has every confidence that he will make it to a leadership role in no time.
Callum does not want Stu to leave. I think Callum is taking this very
You have a project.
very personal. Well, and the thing is, I think Callum sees all the good that he could do, not just as a member of FI, but as he could be a rescue worker that could go and help, shore up collapsing buildings, or stop getaway drivers, or he could do so much. He could help construction projects. He could help a part of FI to help create non-lethal restraining weapons.
All right,
with
roll
his powers.
persuasion to get Stu to stay at FI.
19. Woo. I don't think I have it any points in persuasion. I don't have it trained. So persuasion would be just +2, so 21.
Is persuasion something you need to train in?
Skill, yeah.
Oh, it says untrained, yes. So that
Yeah,
means
so
you
you-
can do it?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So +2. You got
So 21.
21. He says, okay, maybe I'll give it a shot. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? I mean, they're kidnapped by Russia. So he's willing to give it a try just for you.
Callum's ecstatic to hear this. He sees such a better life for him. Instead of hiding away from his powers, he can really embrace it and do good in the world.
You see Stu and JJ and Gabe, they get picked up by some Phi medical officers, including Andrea shows up. If you guys don't remember, Andrea is she invented the like potions that you guys had with you. So she shows up in person to take them back to Phi and like make sure that they're safe. A bunch of sailors unload. The 4 of you unload. The person that you do not see is Driver Dale.
No.
Isaac is the last one off the sub. He gets off and he tells you that there's nobody else on the sub. Just his like pilot and first officer, but nobody else.
Where did
Callum checks around, trying to find his best friend, Driver Dale.
Roll perception.
Driver Dale was
Oh, not
secretly-
very good. 17?
You do not see Driver Dale anywhere.
Secretly powered the whole time. He can take the form of other people.
I have investigation. Can Callum do an investigation check to see if he finds any clues of what happened to Driver Dale?
Like
You roll investigation and Edward roll insight.
We must have seen him on the sub, right? Like
Yes,
we-
you did see him on the sub.
19 on
Okay.
investigation.
Me rolling insight. What's my insight? Okay, pretty good. Okay, +8. Let's see what I roll here.
And investigation is trained.
What the hell's happening tonight?
Is it at 20?
It's a nat 20.
So your
28.
eidetic memory plus a nat 20, you very keenly remember that there is a member of SCS that can take the form of other people.
God damn it.
No, shut up.
Soon following, you get reports of Driver Dale escaping the custody of Russia, and so Driver Dale is still in Russia, and the person who was with you on the sub ride back was Morph,
No.
and he is gone.
I think Callum is absolutely distraught because he was so focused on talking to Stu and, conversing with him to get in with Phi and to give it a chance. He didn't even talk to Driver Dale. He didn't even converse with him and had no idea it wasn't. Because I am sure Callum and Driver Dale could have talked and he would have known something was different, They would have had a mannerism that was off, but
Yeah.
Callum didn't see it.
Having heard the news that Driver Dale had reported in from a safe house in Russia, so Driver Dale is safe. He escaped when the army showed up outside the military base. From the beginning, the person that you snatched up that was in the possession or in the custody of Boa and Mirage was Morph the whole time, and they had apparently got the identity of Driver Dale at some point and switched to his identity, and you snatched him up immediately and then dropped him off without so much as a conversation. So
I have to say, I bet he was absolutely surprised.
yes, I was surprised because I was planning on this whole other situation for you. I couldn't have planned it better. I couldn't have planned it like you did. You did all of the. I did not expect you to him to be an infiltrator, but it's well, I guess he's sneaking on board now.
Probably roll with it.
Yeah.
What a bastard.
And you know what's crazy? Callum absolutely thought it was weird that when he went and dropped off. Ooh, who did he drop off? Because he met up with JJ and Stu. And Driver Dale was with them. He had dropped off Gabe, and he was surprised that Dale hadn't given him the information of where the sub was.
Yeah.
Because Driver Dale would have had that all that information. He's
He
like,
did not.
Dale, why didn't you
Why
give
I
him
asked.
Oh man.
And then you piece together some other little things. Now you know why Dale on the sub was telling you guys to maintain radio silence, because he didn't want you to pick up the information that there was another Driver Dale somewhere else. So radio silence was strategic in order for him to access the military base that you guys landed at.
Ooh. Well, we
Unchecked.
gotta tell Phi that now everything's blown and it's our fault.
Okay.
Man, I wish I had some way of retconning and saying that all of us had tracking beacons on us. That would have
Not-
solved everything. We could have just, little flashing beacons somewhere on our bodies. We would know.
So
who's who.
some of this, you wouldn't get the information about Driver Dale immediately upon docking. So that
Mm-hmm.
like this is something you would realize slowly as you search for Driver Dale and you don't find him. You realize that he's not here. There's nowhere around that he is.
Callum's investigation check is like this playing through his head, scene after scene of going, oh my god, it's all making sense now.
So I'm glad none of you revealed your identities, because that might have led to something interesting. All right, so we have entered the intermission phase. So is there anything you guys want to do in New York, or with Phi, or with Sunny, or with any of the members of Phi?
Oof. Callum's gonna check in on Stu and JJ and see how they're integrating into Phi.
And Driver Dale, I'm sure. Get him an extraction. Back
Yeah,
home.
you get Driver Dale, yep, get him back home. Also wanting to really check in on that whole secret agent, double agent, Greg.
Oh, yeah. To see about Gregory.
Yeah, so check in with Jeff and be like, yo, Greg,
Okay.
what's up with that?
So here's where that landed. Jeff looked into the reports of collusion with Russia. They determined that they never actually had reached out to Gregory. They had just targeted him as like a weaker member who might be open to
Blackmail, subversion.
Subversion is a better way to put it. I like that word. They targeted him as a potential like spy for Russia, but they had never actually made contact. So he is not a spy.
With Callum's investigation check, can I look over the information and validate it? Like, for his own eyes, just to ensure?
Yeah, so the report is mostly from Jeff directly. He met with Gregory and he got this information directly from Gregory's mind.
Oh, that's right. I forgot he's a mind reader. Yes.
But he saw no reports of spying for Russia in Gregory's mind.
Like
and
that.
then as far as JJ and Stu, they both start the new recruit training through Gregory. As you get back, the four of you, Gregory gives you all about how you guys caused way more of a scene than you needed to. That he should have taught you anything. He should have taught you how to do things stealthily. That he expected better from you.
I'm sorry. Is the person that we were supposed to come rescue, they're alive, right? Okay.
Gabe. Mm-hmm.
It's a good thing we had so much medical supplies on hand. They barely made it out.
But they made it out. And we got a few extras.
Even a broken clock's right sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where those things sit. Edward, is there anything you want to do?
I'll go check in with my old law firm, I guess.
They're growing. They were already a pretty large law firm before, but they've been taking on new clients. Are you still planning on practicing through them, or are you transitioning fully to agent, I guess?
I would assume if I'm going to do more Phi stuff, that I'm going to have less time for them. So I might just, help out here and there, and, they might reach out to them, see what they need my help with.
As far as things that are related specifically to you, there's been lawsuits filed by, I got the company names wrong back a second ago. So I said Fortify was Isaac's company. No, Isaac's company is called Trisec. Fortify is the company of Mary and Sean, I think his name was, who you defended Seth's from robbing.
Yeah, I remember them.
Yes. They had filed lawsuits against your law firm, accusing malicious prosecution or malicious defense. Is that a thing? I don't know.
We didn't behave like lawyers should.
Exactly. And that the case against Seth shouldn't have been thrown out. So related to you, that's the only news about your law firm. The cases were dismissed by a judge, though, so no merit. No real news about the law firm besides that. And that was probably about a month ago, since you'd been in Russia for a while. You guys haven't had too much. Do you guys want to mess with Sunny? Any questions for Sunny or updates?
Yes.
Okay.
Callum wants to sit with Sunny and hypothesize new uses of his powers and how he can better himself, and expanding on either his knowledge of physics or how he can interact with them. Since Sunny's like a crazy big supercomputer, maybe he can come up with some crazy cool ideas.
On how to use your powers?
Yeah. Basically, I'm leading in a way of Callum developing new powers with Sunny's help later on. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Okay.
So I'm setting the stage for Callum having building blocks.
Sunny tells... Oh, I have to do it in Sunny's voice, huh? So, there's no real limits to your ability. You can develop your powers any way you'd like. There's endless potential for growth in this developing world of advanced human genetics.
Thank you, Sunny, for that pep talk. Hopefully together we can run some simulations and find a good point of how to best utilize my abilities of gravity manipulation and how I can interact with the world around me to best help my team.
I'm always willing to help. Hopefully our enemies don't develop faster than us.
I agree, Sunny. I'm going to have Sunny start figuring out tests that I can start running that maybe Callum hasn't thought of for physical limitations, and especially since after doing like the whole flight with people, how he can improve that, because that single flight is good, but being able to, carry others with him would be beneficial.
Would you like to do this with technology, or would you like to develop your powers?
I think it's really just Callum looking to run simulations without hurting people. He wants to be able to do this stuff, but he doesn't feel like doing it in the real world until he's seen like the hypothetical simulations that hopefully him and Sunny can come up with to show him how he could move that many people at once.
Have you considered throwing people into the air?
I have, Sunny, and I think the problem isn't them getting up in the sky. It's them getting back down. I think that's the problem.
Getting down sometimes the easy part. They have things like parachutes and wingsuits. Maybe give them that and throw them.
First, I thought Sunny had a good sense of humor.
See, that was a good idea, Sunny. Maybe we can come up with some way of implementing wingsuits into a standardized spy outfit for these types of missions. Maybe something with a catchy logo and pockets. Lots of pockets.
Pockets seems unnecessary in a traveling device.
Sunny, if you could bake all those pockets into a suit, you could have a unified professional look that would be function, form, and style.
It seems unnecessary.
Sunny, you don't have arms and legs, so I don't think you understand the intricacies of proper dress attire. But it is important for these types of missions.
You're right. I just have advanced server arrays. I don't dress them up.
We need to accessorize Sunny.
We need to accessorize Sunny. Sunny, what color would you like your server racks to come in? I'm gonna start ordering you some new replacements.
White, definitely white. It's the most thermally optimal color.
I wonder if that's actually true. It's like them painting the space shuttle and how they don't do it anymore because it saves weight.
Also, there's no space shuttle anymore.
Won't.
Well,
sorry.
Callum also, okay, actually, here's a real one. Callum wants to work with Sunny to assist in getting some satellites up in the sky. He wants to work with Phi on it. Because Callum has the idea of maybe using Sunny and some form of targeting system to help get like big, large like payloads up into the sky without having to, launch rockets and stuff.
Phi
So,
already has 85 satellites in orbit.
Yeah, Sunny, but they
Why
don't
so
have
many?
some of the things I feel like we could have up there. A way of directly communicating with Phi at all times through just like a
stay through
specific satellite. Yeah. Like he wants to have like a mission, he wants to have a team satellite.
Ah, you have a team satellite. Communications satellite 74.
And that'll allow us to communicate when we're across the globe doing these sorts of missions.
Yes, unless you're underground or something.
Yeah, we were just underground recently.
Does
I know,
Phi
I was
have
there.
any space programs?
Yes.
What's the largest operating base that Phi has
In space.
in space? Do they have one? Callum wants to go have a talk with the director, with Anna.
Do we have a base on Mars?
For, Andrea, yeah. Because isn't she the Phi leader right now?
No, and
She's the
Danielle.
research division.
Yes, Danielle is the leader. Andrea is
Danielle.
research. Yes.
Callum wants to have a sit-down talk with all these people,
So,
and,
yes.
and have the talk of potentially setting up Phi in space.
There is a base on the moon. So the moon has a military and scientific research base located at the southern pole of the moon, and there's a colony actually as well. It's somewhat nearby. Roving distance. I don't know what the right word is, but it's within driving distance. Sounds weird when you're talking about the moon, but it's within a short drive,
a short trip,
a short rove across the moon surface to get to the colony. There's around 50,000 people that live on the moon currently.
Oh, is this like widely known?
Yes. The military base, no, but the colony, yes.
Is there like an Elon Musk in this universe, and we need to be angry at him too, or is this like the universe
I think
where
Zach.
Zach?
Yeah, I think Zach.
He's I guess kind of like Elon Musk, but
It's like if Elon Musk didn't buy Twitter and wasn't
He-
a fudge.
no, I mean it's not the moon. It's not Mars. Mars has been landed on. There's been humans that have landed on Mars, but there's not a colony there yet. There's just like a small outpost, I guess what I'd call it.
Mm-hmm.
So just several people that are on Mars, but no colonies. There is a colony on the moon, though. And yes, widely known. It's mostly international, too, so it's cooperation between nations. Are there any other questions you guys have about world? You guys don't ask a lot about world building, so I'm having to look up some old stuff.
Well, I think Callum's really in the idea of setting up a space base. I'm thinking, what the heck is the name of the DC one? The Hall of Heroes? That's not the one. What is the name of it? The Justice League. What the heck is the name of the Justice League space base?
Hall of Justice?
Is the Hall of Justice the one that's in space?
No, I think that's the one on Earth.
Justice Space. I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
Space Justice.
I mean, like, I'm having a hard time today.
Well, you're sitting at a computer. Look at the
Watchtower. Oh, that's what it is. I know. I was sitting there typing it and googling it. Basically, a watchtower. Like that's what Callum has envisioned. Like seeing the limitations of being stuck on the ground, having to fly when we have the ability to start building things up in space. And I think there's a gleam in him that has always wanted to go into space, just being gravity affected. The lack of gravity in space has always intrigued him.
You can go. You have the contacts in order to do that, because Phi is a big part of launching.
Nice.
I almost think that if Callum had a spacesuit, he could fly things up there. But there's a limit, isn't it? Like, what was the weightage or the tonnage he could do?
Of how much he can lift?
Yeah.
Not very much. It's based on your strength.
That's right. It's my strength. Well, I guess I could use my power to shoot things into space.
Yeah.
And then fly after it and just keep lifting it up into space further and further.
Yeah. The old, like, throw it and catch it because you're fast enough to, I guess. It would take you a while. It would be very draining on your stamina to do it that way, but you could. But
dependent
you can't breathe in
on
space, so there's other issues.
Yeah, and that's why I think Callum's going to start working with Phi to see if this is a plan that they want to, like, maybe start investing in. Because if they start building the habitats or structure, Callum can literally just start flying it up on his free time. I don't know how long we're staying in New York, but I mean, theoretically, if this game's going to keep going on, we can set up some expansions. Continuity.
Are you trying to get places faster? Is that the goal of being in space over being in New York?
I feel like Callum just really wants to be in space.
Yeah, absolutely. And then once we're in space, we have orbital dropping capabilities with Callum.
You just have to wait until you're in the right orbital trajectory to drop, and there you go.
Yeah, we could be anywhere on the planet in like minutes.
Jade and Zach, my question to you is, you've been back a week or so. Is there anything you guys want to do with Phi, with your personal lives, while you are back in New York?
Yeah, probably check in with Nigel and see how things are going with Cooper Corp and everything. And then the other thing would be possibly making some sort of, like, seeing if there's any new tech. We might make upgrades with something.
Okay. Zach, it's great to see you.
Hey Nigel, it's great to see you too. How are things with Cooper Corp?
Things have been going great. There has been one area that I definitely wanted to bring to your attention. We've been getting these letters, and I don't know quite what to make of them. They've been threatening and concerning to the board. Have a look, Zach. He shows you the letter. It says, admit what you did, or you'll regret it.
This is addressed to Cooper Corp in general, or Zach in specific?
Zach specifically.
Oh, what did you do? Oh.
I don't know. Yeah.
You be more specific.
Yeah.
I've done a lot of things.
How many letters are this? Are there like a lot of letters, or just...
This is the second one. The first one said exactly the same thing.
Oh, where are they? They're just like physical letters, or they're emails?
Yeah.
Okay.
They were mailed to us We talked to the police, and they were not able to find any fingerprints or DNA on them.
I wonder if we would find anything different trying to check them out at Phi.
You're welcome to take them.
Yeah, I think I'll take them and see what we can find out at Phi.
Well, it's nice to see you, Zick.
Nice to see you too, Nigel. How is everything else?
The company's running like a grease pig.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Sorry, Aussie tradition. It's running very well.
Impression?
Okay, and how have things been with... Oh, shoot, I'm forgetting her name. Is it Andrea? The one that does the healing salves?
Andrea.
Yeah. How are things coming along with working with her?
In duplicating the remedies?
Well, are we still just making the same ones, or have we made any others that can help with different ailments?
There's a few we've been working on for primarily Alzheimer's. We've seen success in clinical trials. It's about 30% more effective than traditional medications.
That's really great.
Hard to say. So we expect to deploy this sometime over the next few years.
Cool. That's great. So I don't know what to say at the moment, but what I'm thinking is that maybe we could advance the way in which some of the healing salves can be delivered instead of just like with the topical. Well, I'm not sure just yet. I want to readdress that later, but something is bubbling on that topic. So,
All right, we can get
And-
some.
Oh,
You're not
sorry.
there.
Well, that's fine.
What's up?
I was gonna say they did miss out on Callum talking to Sonny about Callum's ideas on building
Going
a
to space?
Phi suit. No, the Phi suit and going to space.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Because you want to throw people and let them drift
Sonny
down.
said to throw people. I didn't say that. Callum went to Sonny to ask maybe how to enhance his use of powers, and Sonny said to throw people into the sky. And then Sonny said that we could just give them wingsuits. So Callum is on board and he wants to build a Phi suit.
Depends on who you're throwing. I mean, they have no.
So now we're talking, Zach's over here talking about, delivering medications easier and, all these different things. It's coming together.
Callum's thinking about delivering people.
Into space.
Federal, Premium Express.
Callum also wants to build a space base.
And I guess you missed out that part. There is a base on the moon already, with people living on it, not civilians living on it, I should say.
Oh, who gave us that information?
Sonny.
This is apparently widely known.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You guys just never asked.
I didn't
No,
think
it-
how would I have known to ask? Hey, Luke, is there anyone living on the moon?
Right? That's exactly.
Hey, Luke. I have another question. Are there beaver people?
Yes. No, there's not.
I mean, there could be a mutant.
Exactly. I,
mean-
was gonna say maybe it's
Yeah.
potentially-
No, I mean,
possible.
has there been for thousands of years a whole secret society of beaver people that have been recently discovered?
No, there's
Well, I just wanted to ask.
Lizard
I wanted to
people.
ask about that one specifically,
Yeah.
just in case.
lizard people that have been.
I didn't.
discovered.
I didn't ask about lizard people. I
Yeah,
asked
beaver.
about
No,
people.
don't be
Beaver.
realistic here. Okay, Jade. Is there anything
Yeah.
you want to do with your personal time?
Nah.
Nah. Screw that. What's his name?
Tommy.
Yeah, screw Tommy.
I was thinking about going to visit Tommy.
But-
I was
But
thinking
screw that
about it.
guy. He's had his heyday. It's come and gone.
I thought about it for 10 seconds and I was like,
Okay,
uh,
so here is. I'm pretty much done. I'll get you the teaser at least of what's coming for the intermission. So we'll set your guys up with your you'll all get 5 points to spend on upgrading your powers. Especially good for Edward since he saved his upgrade from last time.
How many did I have left over?
7, I think. You have enough to basically get a brand new power.
Wow, awesome.
Yeah. So you'll have 5 points to spend more than you already have. So you'll have, I think it's up to 130. It should be your total. And what we're gonna do next time is Phi is holding its annual competition for the most powerful team of superheroes that work at Phi. It's a friendly competition. So no one gets hurt. It's
Darn.
Darn, I wanted to punch some throats to see and this is where the name comes in. Who we dub as the Golden Squad. I hope you guys win. Phi is the Golden Company, so they denote the top ranking squad as the Golden Squad.
Is there a silver squad?
There is.
And a
there's
bronze squad?
And a stone squad.
Copper squad?
Sure. We call it that. Dirt squad. They're last.
Dirt squad. Oh dear.
It could be a bunch of ground-based superheroes. You don't know.
And so the competition for Golden Squad is in a week, so you guys have a week to prepare for the contest. The previous winners were Jade's team, not Jade. Janie's team.
Okay.
Gabe is on Janie's team, so they were last year's winners.
It's like the Tri-Wizard Cup.
Kind of, yeah. That's actually a decent analogy. You get the Tri-Powered tournament.
It's the Pi-Power tournament.
Yeah. Phi. That's actually good. 5-power tournament. I never thought. That's perfect. That's the perfect name for it. The 5-power tournament. Yeah, so if there's anything you guys wanted to do to prep for that, that's where we're going next session. And it should just take 1 or 2. Probably 2, because I can never get it to 1. But yeah, so you guys will compete to be the strongest squad, and maybe we'll do the day of if you wanted to go a little bit further.
Cool beans.
If there's nothing else you wanted to do with Phi, with Sunny, with people that you met, I don't have.
Callum sits down with Zach and Sunny, and we start coming up with design ideas and sketches of this new Phi suit.
So, is the purpose? Are you gonna like throw this on somebody and be like, "You can fly now," or at least fall slower?
I think the purpose is to officiate Phi as a world power, as like
it kind of
we have the ability to outfit anybody with a universal suit.
We're like the North Face.
Allow for like like a SWAT team has like their Go suit. I want Phi to have a Go suit,
like Adidas did for Russia.
Yeah, but like it's gonna have various things that like help everybody, with
like a bat suit,
powered or not,
for everyone.
Yeah, but not like to Batman's like crazy standards.
Wait, so you wanted to give them powers?
No, but it would help people powered or not. Like it would have.
I imagine someone who has training. Yeah, they can you can throw them up in the air and they can glide to a building or something. But someone who doesn't have like random civilian or something, you throw this suit on them, they're just gonna fall.
Yeah, but think of like Peter's spider suit in Homecoming, where it like has the parachute built into it.
Wait, you just want like disposable Iron Man level tech?
No, not like that. I'm making an example. Like Spider-Man is thrown into the air and then the parachute automatically deploys. You could have a suit that has.
I mean, you don't have unlimited funding.
Well, it doesn't have to be for everybody, but I mean, if we're doing like teams,
Zach's pretty rich.
That's true. I mean,
maybe we can incentivize this game system that we're going into the 5-power tournament. That like the team who wins gets these new tech suits to help them.
Yeah, we could. You can discuss the rewards with leadership.
Yeah,
there is rewards for the winner of the Tri-Power tournament.
A suit that's got like thermal regulation. It helps us with camouflage. Maybe it has changing colors.
It's a little bit of everything. It just has. It's all around you suit.
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't have to be like extremely good. It just has to be like.
It's like has shark repellent spray right here. Perfect.
Right here, exactly. What's in this pouch? We don't talk about that pouch.
Yeah. Okay. So, do you guys want to fast forward to the day of the event?
No, I want to design this suit.
You want to save it for next time?
Yeah, let's save it for next time. I'm tired.
Okay. Yeah. So I don't have anything else. I hope you guys had fun. You guys defeated.
Oh yeah.
3 of the 4 powered people who got sent after you.
Genuinely, I have to say, the driver Dale. That's like
That was
Chips
surprising.
Kids. That was surprising. Absolutely. Did I once ever think that Driver Dale wasn't Driver Dale? Not at all.
I
Gave you
forgot
that intel so early on too.
Bum bum bum.
Bum, bum, bum. So, anyways, that I actually had to say, didn't see that one coming.
I didn't plan for it. It just happened that way. I was like, oh,
It was
okay.
beautiful.
I was gonna have him. It was supposed to lure you out of the missile silo, and it worked. Not as I intended, but it did work.
I have to think. If I was Morph, and they had been planning this, and they had no idea Callum had this flying power, to be snatched up at the speeds that Callum was moving, probably shit yourself.
Yeah, he did roll a nat 20 on toughness when you grabbed him too. So
his arm didn't just
legit-
rip
yeah.
out of his socket.
Yeah,
Broken in half.
camouflage that he has is like super solid too. So very hard to see through.
It was good. It was just well done.
And this marks the end of episode 18, Into the Fire, as well as the end of Arc 3 of Golden Squad. I hope you're enjoying the story so far. I try to stay engaged with anyone who reaches out, so I'm inviting you, yes you, to come say hi on whatever platform you listen or watch on. Anything from discussing what GMing is like, to world building, to what tools I use, or why specific decisions have been made. I'm happy to chat. Next time, the squad attempts to earn the official title, Golden Squad, from the other team's FI, from what turned into both a really long and really fun intermission before Arc 4. See you then.